Hello, friends. Let's talk about something serious for just a moment. Did you know that atrial fibrillation, or AFib, acts as a leading cause of stroke for folks over 60? The truly scary part is that many people don't even know they have it. What if your watch could check for signs of it? Right now, while you're just sitting in your chair? In the next 10 minutes, I'm going to show you the one smartwatch feature that can take an ECG, that's an electrocardiogram, anytime, anywhere. It's a feature that is easy to use, and it just might save your heart. Hello, friends, and welcome back to Senior Tech Guide. This is the one place on the internet where we make technology simple, easy, and genuinely useful for you. Today, I am so glad you're here, because we are talking about a powerful health tool you might already be wearing on your wrist. By the end of this video, you will learn 3 specific things. What this ECG feature really is and how it works, in simple terms. How to take a reading step by step on the most popular watches. And most importantly, what to do with that information. If this is your first time visiting our channel, I hope you'll consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of our simple tech tips. All right, let's get started. Before we press any buttons, we need to understand what we're doing. I promise to make this simple. It's not magic, it's just very smart technology. You've probably heard the term ECG. It stands for electrocardiogram. In a doctor's office, it's that big, complicated machine with all the sticky patches they put on your chest. All it does is measure the tiny electrical signals of your heartbeat. Now, a smartwatch does the exact same thing, just on a much smaller scale. It has tiny sensors on the back where it touches your skin, and on the little dial or button on the side. When you touch that button, you complete a circuit. This lets the watch record those same electrical signals. Why does this matter? Because it's looking for signs of atrial fibrillation, or AFib. Think of your heart as a drum. A normal, healthy heart beats like a steady drum. Thump, 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 thump. AFib is when the top parts of your heart, the atria, get confused and beat like a drum roll that's all over the place. Thump, ba, da, thump. Ba-da, ba-da, thump. This irregular, quivering rhythm can cause blood to pool and form clots, which, as we said, can lead to a stroke. A watch cannot diagnose you with AFib, but it can detect this irregular pattern and tell you, hey, you should probably get this checked by a doctor. It's a wonderful early warning system, and that's why it's so powerful. Now, before we go one step further, I need to say this very, very clearly. I am not a doctor. This smartwatch is not a doctor. This feature cannot detect a heart attack. Let me repeat that, because it is the most important thing you will hear today. This watch cannot detect a heart attack. If you are feeling chest pain, shortness of breath, sudden dizziness, or any symptoms you think might be a heart attack, do not stop to take an ECG on your watch. You must call 911 immediately. This tool is only for checking the underlying rhythm of your heart. It is a screening tool, not a diagnostic tool. Okay? Okay. I'm glad we're clear on that. Let's move on. Before you can take a reading on your watch, you have to set it up on your phone one time. After this, you won't have to do it again. This takes about 3 minutes. I'll be showing you on an iPhone with an Apple Watch, but the steps are very, very similar for a Samsung Watch or a Google Pixel Watch. First, you need to open the Health app on your phone. It's the one with the little white icon and a red heart. Once you're in the Health app, you'll tap the Browse tab at the bottom right. Next, tap on the Heart category. In here, you'll see an option for electrocardiogram ECG. Tap on Setup. The phone will now ask for your date of birth. This is important because this feature is only approved for use by adults. It will then walk you through a few screens explaining what an ECG is, what it can do, check for AFib, and what it can't do, detect a heart attack. Please take a moment to read these. Once you've gone through those few screens, you're all set up. That's it. From now on, you can take a reading right from your watch. This is the easy part, and it only takes 30 seconds. First, make sure your watch is snug on your wrist. Not squeezing tight, but not loose and sliding around. Now, the most important part, sit down and rest your arm on something. Rest it on a table, the arm of your chair, or even on your lap. You want to be still and relaxed. If you're moving around, the reading won't be accurate. Next, find the ECG app on your watch. It's usually an icon that looks like a little heart rhythm line. Tap to open it. The watch will now tell you to place your finger on the digital crown. That's the little dial on the side of the watch. For Samsung watches, you'll place your finger on the top button and just hold it there. Gently rest your finger on that dial. You don't need to press it down, just touch it. That's it. You've just completed the circuit. A 30-second timer will start on the watch face. Your only job is to stay still, breathe normally, and try not to talk. Just relax for 30 seconds. After 30 seconds, your watch will give you a result. It will be one of three main things. First and most common is normal sinus rhythm. This is great news. It means your heart is beating in a regular, steady pattern, just like it should. You'll see a big check mark and your average heart rate. Second, you might see atrial fibrillation, AFib. If you see this, the first thing I want you to do is do not panic. A single reading can be a fluke. So, the first step is to wait a minute, relax, and take another reading to confirm. If you get the AFib result a second or third time, it's time to call your doctor's office. Don't be alarmed, just be proactive. Call the front desk and say, "My smartwatch detected signs of atrial fibrillation, and I'd like to make an appointment to get it checked." That's it. You've done your part. Third, you might see inconclusive or poor recording. This simply means the watch couldn't get a good reading. This is the most common mistake, and we'll talk about how to fix it in the next section. It usually happens if you were moving, your watch was too loose, or your arm wasn't resting on a flat surface. Just tap try again and follow the steps from step 4. All of these results are automatically and privately saved in your phone's health app. You can even export them as a PDF to show your doctor, which is incredibly helpful. Now, before you go, here are a few practical tips. Tip 1. This does not replace your doctor. I have to say it again. Think of this as a smoke detector. A smoke detector can't put out a fire, but it can alert you that there's smoke. This watch can't fix your heart, but it can tell you to go see the person who can. Tip 2. Turn on irregular rhythm notifications. This is a separate, wonderful feature. Go back into your phone's heart settings. You can turn on notifications that passively check your heart rhythm in the background all day long. This is wonderful. It means the watch is checking for you even when you're not thinking about it. Tip 3. Don't obsess over it. Please, I say this with kindness. Don't take your ECG 20 times a day. It can create a lot of unnecessary anxiety. You don't need to check it unless you feel a symptom, like a flutter or a skipped beat, or if you just want to do a spot check once a week. It's a tool, not a toy. When you do see your doctor, here are a few great questions to ask. Question 1. I have this ECG feature on my watch. How often, if at all, would you like me to use it? Question 2. If I get an AFib notification, what is your preferred way for me to send you the data? Question 3. Based on my personal health history, are there other symptoms I should be more aware of? What if it just won't work? What if it always says inconclusive? Let's fix that right now. It's almost always one of these 4 things. Problem 1, you're moving around. Solution, you must be still. Sit in a comfortable chair. Plant your feet on the floor. Rest your watch arm on a table or pillow. Don't talk. Problem 2, your watch is too loose. Solution, the sensor on the back of the watch must be flat against your skin. Tighten the band just 1 notch. It should be snug but not uncomfortable. Problem 3, your skin is too dry. Solution, this is a very common one, especially in winter. The sensors need a little moisture to read the electrical signal. Just put a tiny dab of hand lotion on your wrist where the watch sits, or on the finger you use to touch the crown. Problem 4, you have the watch on the wrong wrist in the settings. Solution, in your watch app on your phone, go to General Settings and make sure you've selected left wrist or right wrist correctly. If you've tried all that, you can always leave a comment below. I do my very best to respond to everyone and help you out. So my recommendation is this. If you have a smartwatch with this feature, please take 5 minutes today to go and set it up. You may never need it. I hope you never do. But if you do, it could be the most important alert you ever get. It's an incredible piece of technology that gives us the power to be proactive about our own heart health. I have a question for you. Have you already set this feature up? Or was this video the reminder you needed? Let me know in the comments section below. I love hearing from you. And if you know a friend or family member who has one of these watches but might not know about this feature, please consider sharing this video with them. If this was helpful, I'd be so grateful if you'd hit that like button and subscribe. I post new senior-friendly tech videos just like this every single Tuesday. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. Next week, we're going to talk about something a little more fun. The 3 best free apps for identifying any plant or bird in your backyard, just by using your phone's camera. It's one of my favorites. Until next time, stay connected, stay confident with technology, and be well.